Surprise, everybody! We are actually going live with more Destiny 2 today. As I said earlier this morning, like, it's always may do, may not. It all depends on the fire team. And the fire team basically said, yeah. EXO will be joining us later. Basically, EXO gave us the go-ahead to basically do anything that we need to do or want to do, with the exception of a brand new mission that has been added. Because basically the community beat the raid. We haven't beat the raid, and hey, we might do someday. It's something that Alpha and I were discussing while setting this stream up. It's a long-term goal, not a short-term one. And there are challenges with logistics and getting good that we both will have to all figure out, but it's something we're discussing, but there's nothing to announce about it yet. Would that basically sum it up, Alpha? I think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I had no desire to do any raiding, to be honest, right? And then last night's stream happened, right? Those of you that were here all saw the plot. And yeah, that made me tempted to do the raid, because while, like, if you haven't watched that stream, rather than spoil you here, I say, like, what are you doing here? Go watch my previous VODs. But yeah, like, the plot went places, and well, frankly, yeah, I've never been more tempted to play a raid than I have this new one, because of the plot. So who knows? Maybe one day we will. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, EXO gave us the go-ahead to basically do all of the other stuff that I planned to do, really. With exception of a brand new mission that apparently will be so blatantly obvious I can't miss it, so that means I won't start it accidentally. But the final shape has 4 more quest steps. And I do believe, in order to do the quest, the next quest step, because it says track down an unknown threat with Caden Crow, wildcard mission completed. That's not the, yeah, that is an exotic thing. So, oh, and it's 3 steps actually. Let's do that first then, Alpha, I say. We'll start with wildcard. Yeah.
Sounds good with me. I had to check my bike there because I got really confused. I wasn't sure if it was if I accidentally
I read
muted
you,
it or
Guardian.
not.
I read you. I read you.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go. The mission is lengthy. No worries. Have you seen a Bentley? I can't bring you in,
Perfectly
by the
fine
way,
with
because
me.
I want to keep the slot spare for when EXO comes. I don't have an ETA on EXO's arrival, but EXO, I just want to be able to be like get the message, bring EXO in, and then we're good. Fine, you're not bothered. Well, see, here's the thing: the new mission that EXO doesn't want us to do unless she's present is actually a 12-person thing. When we get to that is absolutely a mission I'll want to stream. I don't think we'll get to it tonight, but when we do, and of course I'm only going to do this if it's okay with the rest of the fire team, but with that being a 12-person, and you know, I would like to bring in as many people that would want to play it, so long as that's all right with you, Alpha, and so long as it's okay with everyone else. You've done it and it's amazing. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. Because everything you're typing, the words are above my head and part of my permanent VODs. So do be careful what you type. Yeah. I'm failing to see where the mission is.
Give me a moment.
Oh, wait. Below?
Oh, you
Below?
found it?
Uh, it's pointing down.
Pointing down.
Yeah.
So
Oh, is it in the bit of the tower that's like down the stairs and... Hang on.
I know where it is. I'm looking right at it. You gotta jump off the tower.
Weird, man.
Not the first time. Alley up.
Oh, yeah. Cool, okay.
Now, I have
Yeah,
not done this.
thank you,
I've not
Bentley,
done
man. Thank you.
anything outside of this. So what we will be seeing is entirely new to me.
Okay, man. Is that okay? You all good with that?
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Cool, alright. Again, just like how EXO had content she didn't want to do
The witness is
us to do
experimenting
yet.
with dark
If
ether
there's
and
anything that you
screams.
don't want to be in, that's
We should
fine.
track down all the targets we can, destroy them, and try to contain their ether.
All right. First step of every successful mission is a code name. I'm thinking Operation Butterscotch Katana.
Yeah!
I'm
I
not
love
hearing any
butterscotch.
bright ideas coming out of you.
How's the audio, Bentley? Are we good, man? The balance between voices and game all fine?
I'll allow it.
You'll allow what, sorry?
I will allow the name Kate just came up with. Hi, Shank. What?
Mav Squad.
What's the trails that are coming off?
It's the Mav
coming out.
Squad. More.
The heck?
I hope you're doing well, Bentley, man. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, I love this gun. What's up, man?
Investigate.
These enemies are glowing with dark ether. Find them and clear out as many as we can.
Good call. Let's keep looking.
God, it's so good to have
It's
Cade
like
back, man.
Everything is like exploding. So watch your distance, basically, because everything is.
Oh yeah, so it is. Okay.
Volatile.
I mean, can't you just put the same gun on that I've got, and if I get into danger, just shoot me with the Healy bullets?
I always have it on as of right now. I just run my Magnum
Ether in these screams
because
is volatile. The witness is intentionally using them to spread its corruption.
Okay.
Oh
so
my
we
god, it
just
heals
have to
fast
defeat
as
an
well,
entire
man. I
team
just saw that.
ecosystem.
I have a version that will also, while I'm healing you, it will also grant me restoration as well. So instead of you having to shoot me, I'm essentially healing myself by shooting you.
Oh wow, I wonder if I've got a similar version. If not, I can focus decode, right, when I have enough engrams. So I could focus decode for another roll and hope for the same perk. Yeah.
The perk you will want to look out for is Psychic.
Oh, I hate those creepy little things.
It's not their fault.
Or Physique.
The Scorn can't help what they are.
Hey, I'm not here to psychoanalyze, just shoot things. Let's set up a base of operations, maybe by that waterfall.
Yeah, again, hope you're doing well, Bentley, man. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, dude, and I'm looking forward to getting you into some content as well. Again, it's going to be more like the 6-player plus, or anything larger than 3, really.
This will do nicely.
A good hunter never travels without supplies. Maybe Glint can transmat some in. Guardian, could you do the honors?
Set up camp. Oh, cool.
It has been a while since I've slept out under the stars. Hope there's no mosquitoes.
Oh, we
I
are
hate mosquitoes.
literally building
It's
a
not
camp.
much, but it's somewhere we can sit and focus.
Oh, that's cool.
We can dump the dark ether we collect here. Later, we'll dispose of it and get that poison out of the Traveler completely. Those things weren't normal screebs. They were dripping with the Witness's corruption.
Essence of Screeb. Screeb Musk. Ode to Screeb, if you will.
I
Oh,
will
discreet.
not.
Hey, one of the perks of being in the Vanguard is getting to come up with the names.
This is serious.
Which is exactly why it needs a stupid name. It helps keep it light.
Who to scream? I like it. I'm so glad he's back.
What would you call a herd of screams?
I mean, maybe
I
it's
know
a
that
bit
sounds
like
like a
fish.
dog.
Maybe it's a bit like fish, right? Where like,
Work your magic, Guardian.
you know, one fish is fish, but many fish are also called fish. Like, yeah.
Same thing with sheep.
Yeah.
Like, sure, there's a plural version.
Yeah, but nobody
both
says
words, but
nobody says
nobody,
sheeps.
nobody really. Yeah.
People can say fishes, but it's, you know, it's sheeps is yeah.
It's a little fishy. Sorry, that was awful.
No, it's okay, man.
You absolute bloody maniac.
He's the maniac.
Using the damn sword.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'm
To
picking up a
which Alpha's
concentrated
like,
signature nearby.
kaboom! Is why
Releasing all
not?
this dark ether seems to have lured something out.
That must be what's driving these things so crazy. They're attracted to it. They smell blood in the water.
And we're about to walk into a feeding frenzy.
Oops.
Yay!
Sorry.
What the hell?
I fell.
Going the wrong way, too.
Oh, sorry. Well, you know what? It looked like a path where, like, the devs might have hidden something as well.
I believe that is as well, by the way. More specifically, it's where one of the region chests are.
Oh,
Which
damn.
is,
then I need to go back
Open world
there.
collectible. It's an open
That-
world collectible, and you openly stated that you don't need them.
Well, I was almost there. So, like, hang on. Wait a minute.
You can identify a region
Oh,
chest with its gold outlook, and it's got a little mark on it, like a diamond thing. I wouldn't exactly call it a diamond either. It's like an inside-out square with a dot in the middle.
No, this is just the camp. I've just gone full circle. What the frick?
This is where I wish I didn't freaking collect all the goddamn.
No, it's good to
Region
know,
chests
man.
in
But
this
yeah, it's
area.
literally just taking me back. Like, what? Okay.
Yeah. Oh well. All region chests are marked on your map as well, by the way.
Okay, cool.
If that helps.
Hey! Oh no, Ghost is still looking messed up. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Scan the screen.
Teeth marks. The ether's been drained from them.
Yeah, we see screebs, but the war beasts see tasty little dark ether dumplings. Not appetizing.
There's a whole array of defense mechanisms here.
I know all about those.
Right there with you.
I want to say something, but it's like everybody with arachnophobia will just be like, no. Stop it.
I know the screebs are a bit like spooters. Yes, I know.
What the heck?
Dead Shadow Legion. Something used these guys as a chew toy. Guardian, look out!
The way that sounded like is like I'm really certain there's a overgrown one somewhere.
Yeah. By the way, as you may know, I played Diablo 4 earlier, and the anniversary event is going on until the 20th.
Oh, what?
And yeah, the bonus XP is significant, my dude. I'm now on World Tier 4. So, fill your boots in your free time. I'll also be playing more of it next week. Probably on Tuesday morning if you want to join. So, and have you seen a Bentley? There's actually no better time than right now to like download Diablo 4 from Game Pass, start playing that plot. Obviously the game teaches you how to play it. You know, read the tutorials. There literally is no better time than now to try it. So if you give it a shot, give it a download, let me know. I'll get you in our clan. And I hope you have fun with it, man. Play the plot, don't skip the cutscenes. It tells a really good story. But you do only have to beat the story. In fact, you don't have to beat the story. You can skip it. But if you skip it, the only way to unskip it is to make another character. You can have multiple characters, I think up to 12. But yeah, you want to play the story really, because it's great. At least once. Of course, I've done a full playthrough on my Twitch channel as well. I love that because of Prismatic, we essentially have two supers at the same time. Kind of. Right? Because we have the kind of like...
From a certain point of view.
Yeah, because essentially the Prismatic, like the transcending thing is basically just like... it's basically mayhem mode, right? You know in mayhem where your recharge is just bonkers? It's mayhem mode, and then you've got your
shouting at us to throw more grenades.
Yeah.
God damn, this war beast.
There we go.
That war beast couldn't be the source of the dark ether. There's more going on here than we thought.
Well, it's a good thing I came back from the dead to help, huh, kid?
Guess so. I'm starting to think wishing for you wasn't a mistake after all.
Maybe. You know, something about that wish stuff still doesn't sit right with me.
Huh. Let's dump this ether back at camp and then talk it out, hunter to hunter.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
It is
I
kind of
did.
funny.
I did always
In a sort of,
wonder. Oh, sorry. Go on. You did. It's kind of funny. What?
it's a sort of poetic justice with like, even though Crow is an entirely different character to Aldrin, he's
What are
essentially
those
still
Shanks
kind of.
doing here?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh,
Essentially, kind of what?
I was going to say
The
it's
barrel is gone.
kind of
We can't let the witnesses' forces reclaim it. Hold on. I think I can track its path. Yeah. There's lots of interference, but I can figure out a likely location. Give me a minute.
While your calculations are cooking, pull up a chair. Something I gotta talk to you about.
Here we go.
You know, between
fuck.
us, I think part of me always knew it wasn't the Traveler that brought me back. I ain't that special.
That's not true. Ikora needs you. Zavala needs you. Your hunters need you.
I pulled up a chair.
No, that's the thing. See, I'm not sure they do anymore.
I'll tell you a secret. I'm not always so sure I have one either. A purpose. I tell myself I was chosen for a reason, but we all crave meaning, Cade. That's just life, no matter who or what gave it to you. Do whatever you want with it.
Thanks, kid.
Meditate. A few hours
Guardian, we
later.
got Taken approaching the camp. Come on, I could use a hand.
Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. That made me think. If the witness did achieve the final shape,
Yeah.
what would it think then? It's achieved its goal, its supposed purpose, right?
Yeah.
What will it do when it
Sorry
realizes
to
it no
disturb
longer
your
has a
meditation.
purpose?
Kay's out there tracking down our stolen
That's the
barrel,
thing,
and I
right?
spotted these things closing in.
I've had the
Taken,
and
don't
then
act
what?
without a leader.
You know?
I'll find what's commanding them. You take out
Yeah.
those blights.
I mean, it's like with the towers in Injustice 2, where if you played as Bane and you beat the tower, Bane was like, I've won, but I have no one left to fight.
Yeah.
The victory itself is a prison.
Yeah. And it's a good point. Ah.
Makes me think.
Yeah. I almost think that the witness would never be satisfied. I kind of agree.
No.
Unless there's other dimensions or galaxies that it could go after afterwards, but I don't know.
Yeah, but even if it did realize that, it would never be satisfied because it's just doing it over and over and over and over again because there's an infinite amount of possibilities with every single universe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
will
know.
never
I've pondered this as well. Yeah, I've pondered this as well. I think like its whole thing about the final shape, it's just trying to get revenge
Found their
on
leader.
a god
Sending
that
you the
it wanted
location.
answers from that it never got, right? because if
That's
you,
like saying
yeah,
I wish I could speak to ghosts, but
yeah. Yeah,
we
no,
all
it's
know
dumb.
that.
Yeah, the witness's whole motives, like they're dumb. Like, but that's the thing. The witness and you know, the whole civilization, like, they like obviously they all like well, a bunch of them combined into the witness. We now know that not everyone was on board with the grand
Dang.
fusing, but you know, they're a flawed race. But here's the thing. Aren't we all? And what I really enjoy about Destiny's plot is like how it's a fiction that ties in very real concepts and themes, you know, and I think it does it really well. And we've discussed all throughout the playthrough about you were saying how each season kind of has had an underlying message that you've really appreciated, right?
Yeah. Each
And I think
season
that's
has
really
had
cool.
a purpose, a meaning.
The rest of the blights are fading. I think we're in the clear for now. I secured the camp. Come back when you have the chance.
On it. And I'm really enjoying these missions, man. I'm really enjoying them. And to think, like, so this is a mission for an exotic weapon. I love that, like, there are so many, but I love that they all have, like, this level of detail to them. They all have a plot to them. That's freaking awesome, man. What that basically means, chat, is that you might see me stream Destiny 2 a lot more often than I even thought I might.
It reminds me of the days of Red War, where um, during the Forsaken
I'll let you finish
exotic
talking before
missions,
I interrupt.
each one had its own little objective and story to them.
Yeah.
Like, last word you had to do little cowboy shootouts against the Hive, which was really fucking difficult, let me tell you.
Right.
Thorn had to do a strike on an extremely painfully hard difficulty.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Over there.
What about the Blights?
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Nice work out there, Guardian. Cade has his own way of doing things. I respect that. He might not think he's special, but he's got a special something. The type of heroism that doesn't typically lead to a line of succession. It's why the Hunters were so loyal to him, why many still are. It's why the Vanguard is still incomplete. Why you hunted down Aldrin. Get some rest, Guardian. I'll stand watch and let you know when Cade calls in.
Oh, thank you. Few hours later. Yeah.
Hey, Guardian. Kate found out who stole our barrel of ether.
It was those Shanks. Or possibly some different, unrelated Shanks. Either way, come on over. We're shooting Shanks.
Sending you our location. Come and meet us. And bring some bullets.
Hey, shooting the Shanks. Let's go.
Well, the big one hasn't shown itself yet, so we're keeping watch. I'm thinking you nestle into the cave next to us and we'll have ourselves a good old-fashioned stakeout.
Good plan, Cade. Though, you really don't strike me as a quiet and patient type.
That's why he has us. To do all the waiting for him.
Cool, man.
Ah. Use shortcut. Oh well, this is a very cliche prompt.
That's cool. Could I have manually gone through as well, potentially, or?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh.
We might as well do the shortcuts when we see 'em.
These are laser burns. The shanks went haywire, just like we saw with the war beasts.
This dark ether corrupts wiring just like it affects organisms. That's alarming.
Like we needed even more of a reason to wipe it out.
Oh no.
Stakeouts make me antsy.
Sit still. Weren't you the one who suggested this?
You know, the only thing better than my first idea...
Sorry, guys. Oh my god. Alpha,
Yeah.
my game just crashed. I've reported it to Sony with video. Now, are we gonna be in checkpoint as I relog in?
I'm still here.
Does that mean you can bring me back?
Yes.
Okay.
That was um
This is moments like this are make me happy that I run my streams with external capture card, because if that was using like PS5's built-in streaming, unfortunately the stream would have ended then. But not so. All right, I'm back in orbit, dude. Feel free to send the invite. But yeah, that is a PS5 game crash. Thank you very much. Oh, the quick way to view invites. This new invite. Is there a quick way? Like a really quick way?
You quite literally have to open director, go straight to the roster thing, and scroll down the fire team invites.
Oh yeah. Okay. It would be nice if there was, you know, when the pop-up came in, it'd be nice if it stayed there for a bit and then it's like hold a button to accept or hold
Yeah.
another button to reject. A little bit like what they do with Diablo 4, actually. You can hold left and then you get the accept or reject thing. Anyway, thank you for pulling me back in the mission. I'm assuming you can now give me leader again in a moment, or...
Yes. Promote to leader, there you go.
Alright. So, it's not that way.
What the hell do we do?
Quite...
I read it.
So what?
The description of the objective is provoke the Shanks' leader.
Oh, so we don't go out that way, we're just like, hey.
Yeah, we're literally just sniping them.
Huh.
There we go.
Huh. Crazy.
Son of a bitch. This is where I wish we had like a fucking... Wait a minute. Why are they approaching us like space invaders?
Yeah. Do 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 do.
This is actually kind of... It's dumb, but entertaining.
It's so weird that we can't go out there. Like,
Nope.
Nine,
It's invulnerable
10.
now.
Are you keeping
11.
count?
No, just shooting things and saying numbers. That's 12, by the way.
Oh, okay. As long as you didn't think this was a competition. Because I'm at 13.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be?
Come on, old guard. I dare you to beat me.
Oh, be careful with that word.
I don't think Pro has heard of the term Vanguard Dare before.
I mean, only one of them's got
Yes,
ace of
that's-
spades, you know what I mean?
Well, technically.
What, they both do?
Based on Steam numbers, I'm going to assume roughly around... Oh, I don't know. 300,000 have Ace of Spades?
I meant out of Caden Crow.
Yeah, I know. I was just messing.
I've lost count of my thing. It's probably not as many as you, let's be real.
I mean, I'm playing Duck Hunt right now. Hence the sniper rifle.
Oh no!
It makes sense. It'd make more sense if I was using a shotgun. But of course, I don't have a shotgun. Well, I do. It's just none of them fire slugs. There we go.
Boom.
Look at all this raw ether. Our barrel is still missing, though. Hold on. Let me check the Megashank's data. Well. Got the coordinates of where it originated.
Sounds like the perfect place to continue our investigation. Operation Boom Pop Wow is back on track.
What about Operation Popscorn?
Hey, there you go. You see how fun it is?
Yeah, there we go.
Not gonna lie, I like Popscorn better.
Yeah.
I know you still hate me deep down, but we should probably stick together from now on.
I don't hate you. I don't even hate Aldrin. We both played our hands and his trumped mine. It cost me my life, my friends, Sundance. Oh man, Sundance. She was everything. But I got dealt a new hand and get to choose how I play it next.
Cade, I need you to know I'm sorry. All of me.
Everybody makes mistakes, kid. And everybody, I mean everybody, pays for them. Don't you think we both paid enough?
Operation Boom Pop Wow. I love that it actually said that on the screen. Whoa.
Dark ether readings are off the charts. We must be closing in on the source.
So, where to next, boss?
Boss?
Yeah. If you were leading the mission, what would you do?
Hit the source of the dark ether, find the screeb hole, and shut the whole thing down.
Scream hole! Great name.
The abscess. Oh, lovely. Am I going the wrong way?
Probably.
Apparently so.
I miss Taj.
Yeah. I mean, this campaign's replayable, so you know.
Yeah, it don't mean I can bring him back though.
Wow. You know how I wasn't gonna talk plot because, like, even though we've done it, and like, you know, I want people to go back at the VODs, you know. Oh, never mind. Too late now. I can only control what I say, not what my fire team are about to say. It's a bit like when you wanted to mention that this was the last mission before I knew it was the last mission. It's fine.
Yeah, by rights, Bungie did kind of kick me for that one.
What do you mean Bungie kicked you? I mean, I didn't really verbally kick you. I just made it clear that it's like, oh man, don't do that.
I mean this in the sense that
Judging by
after
the smell
everything.
alone, oh, this is our screep hole.
After everything, what? Yeah, carry on.
Look at how much Bungie came out with after that mission.
Yeah.
I definitely got a kick from Bungie out of that one.
I hope you've had a good day, Alpha, though. Like whatever you've been up to in the build up to this. Good.
I had a look at a majority of the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, I was
that
looking at
happened
some
yesterday.
of that. Yep. Oh,
And
have you seen the
then-
Street Fighter 6 announcement?
There's
I
our
saw
barrel.
both.
Why did they drag it in here?
I saw the announcements of all the Year 2 characters that they were coming out with, and
Yeah, 2 of them are KOF.
also the Fatal Fury thing.
Yep. Which is a fighting game I will be buying at launch next year. To be fair, I might pay for my
this thing's all
year 2
kinds of
pass
ugly.
for Street Fighter
This
6
looks like the
soon.
Dark Ether
Because
source,
it's officially
Guardian.
on, like, it's
Light it up.
for sale
Let's
now.
pop some
It's
screen!
not on sale, as in it is full price, but as in it's buyable now. Meaning that M Bison will probably be out in.
Take it,
I
coming
think
in
M
and back
Bison's
up.
going to compete
They're on
with
me.
Lydia
I got your
Sobieska of
back.
Tekken 8, right? Like Capcom will time it that year 2 starts and competes directly
Oh
with
my
the
God.
second part of Tekken 8's year 1.
Floor's
There's
empty.
tiny
It's making a
screens.
run for it.
We'll track it down.
There's tiny screams.
Lil Screeb Jr.
What do you call a baby scream?
Lil
An
Screeb.
ib? Please not. Fight.
I think I need
Screaming?
more. I think I need more light abilities in my prismatic because the darkness bar fills faster than the light one. Now I could solve this with like weapon damage, like light type weapon damage, right? So like an arc weapon, a solar weapon, or a void weapon.
The way I charge my prismatic is with my Magnum, because for the most part I am using a kinetic weapon, which is indeed charging both at once.
Yeah, I'm just finding that one is filling faster than the other. That's the thing. I've
Yeah.
got kinetic as well, but there's an imbalance that I'd quite like to try and potentially balance. Because darkness fills at the moment not even a little bit faster than light, like quite a lot faster than light.
Yeah.
So but prismatic is kind of so powerful that like you want it recharging often and you want to be using it often.
It's in the tunnels. I'm going in after it.
Great, I'll drop anything you flush out.
I'm thinking that I infuse Black Talon. Because Black Talon's void. Because
A light thing, so you will
Yeah.
have to keep that in mind. But
sorry,
sure,
what?
Void sounds like a darkness. Like, sure, don't get me wrong. Void sounds like a darkness.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
that
I know
through and
void's
through,
a
which, you know,
light
was
thing.
supposed to
Yeah,
be the case, but like,
yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, light was the thing that was filling slowly, so I think this actually might work.
I mean,
And I like the fact that, you know, this sword gives me projectiles.
It's in the open. Cade, block off the exit. On it.
This makes me feel like a Diablo 3 sorcerer, to be honest. With like
Yeah.
void projectiles. Yeah, I think that might work, Alpha.
Oh,
Doing void
yeah.
damage with that.
Definitely has a smell. But I do see
Oh.
a gross bit I could use for.
I wasn't expecting a cutscene for an exotic quest.
yeah.
Is that a first for this game?
We can cave him in.
Okay, that was cool.
Oh my
so
God.
That's what this scene's from.
Hey, ugly! Why don't you stand right here?
This was part of the trailer. Well, that went well.
Pretty good idea.
Thanks. I have those sometimes.
Wow. Oh, please tell me more of the quests are gonna have the stuff like this. Damn.
That was fun.
Yeah, you know what, like, honestly, like, so this is sort of tying into the main plot in that the main plot told me to do it, but it's really a side story, right? But, like, again, if all the side quests are gonna have, like, this kind of, just sort of depth to them, oh my god, I might want to play them all.
Don't understand.
It's a new cloak. If you're gonna be the next Hunter Vanguard, you'll need one.
The Vanguard dare.
Isn't law. If it was, Aldrin would have the position. But none of that matters. This needs to be your choice. If you don't want it, or you're not ready, don't do it. I wasn't ready, but I did the best I could.
But you're the Hunter Vanguard.
Not anymore. Too much paperwork. Look, you want purpose. This is it, kid. Me, I can't be tied to a desk if I'm gonna find mine. Just think about it. I dare you.
Wow, man. Wow, you need to tell EXO to play this
Sure you
mission.
celebrate, yeah?
Hang on, like, I've got just the thing.
Life's still all about that timing, huh? Big fight coming up. Let's get to it.
Yeah, EXO's got to
Get
play
fucked.
this.
You're
This,
still my
this
favorite.
was amazing, man. Now, just in case, I'm actually going to let the counter count down on its own, you know, rather than orbit away.
Avoiding the Vanguard gig. That's why you're one of my favorites. God fucking damn it. They really... They straight up just echoed a line from Destiny 1.
Did they?
Yeah, Cade straight up just said that we're one of his favorites. Which is the same line he said in Destiny 1
Oh, that's
But-
awesome, man.
when you did something. But holy shit! The Hunters have a Vanguard
Yeah,
again.
yeah, man. So yeah, I do hope EXO plays this mission someday because wow. That was way better than I was
100
expecting.
I'm 110 expecting Crow to be standing where Cade did now.
Pathfinder introduction.
Just
Pathfinder is a
saying.
new objective system that asks Guardians to form a path by completing objectives for valuable reward. Open the director and navigate to the Pale Heart map to learn more. Okay. Sorry for interrupting your talk in there, Alpha. I'm just going to read out the tutorials before they disappear because they tend to. Pathfinder can be accessed via the Pathfinder node on the Pale Heart map or by pressing left. Pathfinder Overview Part 1. Pathfinder contains 20 objectives spread across 5 tiers. The goal is to form a path of connected objectives from left to right and claim the engram reward. While in Pale Heart, any Pathfinder objective can be progressed at any time, even those that are not lit up. Oh, wow, okay. Part 2. For additional Pathfinder information, refer to the eye tooltip located in the upper right corner of the Pathfinder screen. Right here. Oh, and then I can just read it. Ah! In the Power Heart, defeat combatants with stasis weapons. Oh, I wonder how often these are going to change. I wonder if it's going to like alternate with like daily reset and stuff. Or maybe it'll be weekly, given that there's like 25 different ones. Still, that's very cool. Complete overthrow level 1. Hang on a minute. I want to make sure this is still part of my quest line. Oh, listen to the radio transmission in the tower. Okay. Dude, the fact that the old Destiny 1 tower is back, but via the Pale Heart, it's crazy.
Oh, you are going to love this radio. You are going to love this radio. I'm not saying a thing.
Dude, it's like way up there and I'm down near the bottom. What?
Use a circle platform thing.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Tuning in.
Zavala, Cade told me something that you need to know.
What is it?
He doesn't intend to return as Hunter Vanguard. He thinks Crow deserves the job.
Indeed. Crow is more than ready. And he's a different person now.
Perhaps we all are.
Ikora can... There's no easy way to say this. Will you teach me how to use stasis?
Are you sure?
I know it sounds hollow after all the times I've warned against using the darkness. I know, but... As you said, we're all different people now.
We certainly are. Of course I'll teach you Zavala.
Don't go easy on me just because...
I won't. Meet me at camp. We'll start with the basics. New light.
Hang on a minute, though. Zavala doesn't have his ghost anymore. So
Just
he's
because
lost
he
the
doesn't have
light.
a ghost doesn't mean he still can't wield the darkness.
Oh, so he's only lost the ability to wield the light, not the dark. So you're telling me he could learn stasis, he could learn strand.
Yes.
So that I follow-up question then. Osiris, has he just studied strand, or do we know anything in the lore of like he's actually got strand
can
abilities and
wield.
used them?
He can wield strand. We have seen him wield strand.
Right, so basically Zavala and Osiris, if they die, that's it, they're dead. They're playing hardcore Destiny where like they've only got one more life. But that they can still have darkness related subclass abilities.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Huh.
We saw Osiris use strand to prevent Mara from plucking Riven out of existence during Season of the Wish.
Okay, yeah, okay. Cool. Alright. But I'm assuming Zavala and Osiris wouldn't have access to Prismatic because Prismatic is a hybrid of both dark and light, and because they can't access the light side, Prismatic is off the table. So
Yeah.
right.
Well, hey there.
Okay, I'm gonna read this out. Cade, here's your approach, and he turns to you, holding a sniper rifle. While familiar in shape, its design certainly feels like Cade has had his hands on it, and he offers it to you. You didn't think I'd give Crow something and not cook up a little something for you too, right? Come on. He got a shiny new cloak and potentially crushing responsibility. It's only fair that you get a new gun courtesy of yours truly. Cade crosses his arms and considers you for a moment. Feels as though the quiet is intentional, appreciating your presence, until he nods his head and pulls himself back to reality. It was nice getting into trouble with you again. His word laced with sincerity that lingers despite how quickly he tries to move on. Now I gotta figure out how to get the rest of this screeb juice out of my clothes before the big battle. Cade sniffs his cloak. Still rancid from the screeb slime and recoils. He whispered, "At this point, I might just burn him." And there we go. Still hunt sniper rifle. Cade's retribution. Acquire orbs of fire. Acquire orbs to fire golden gunshots. Okay, so it really is a hunter's rifle. Confront and unmake the witness
Bring
is
back
my
some
last
tales, Guardian.
quest step. New mission available. This might be the quest step that Exo was like, don't do it, and if it is, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna check.
It's the mission that she told us not to do.
Yeah. So I'm just tracking it to just see it on the map, but I want to make it clear I am not going to launch it. I just want to look. So I'm just seeing if the tracker is
Wondering
actually
if it
tracking.
I'm wondering if the game will end up being like a person doesn't have this step yet, so the person who doesn't have this step needs to do this thing to get this step.
Oh, yeah, it is tracking it. Excision. Yep. So even though, but I am going to make it clear to you guys, I do want to do this mission. And when I do it, I want to do it on stream. However, I am happy not to do it right now. EXO isn't present. And also, I've only got 50 more minutes anyway. But I'm happy to see that I've got to that step and it is going to be streamed. Is that okay with everybody? Like, Alpha, is that okay with you? That we'll eventually do it and it will be streamed? Awesome. Right. So now that we've sorted that, let's do the other quest that we got during the prior final shape steps. Okay, so we had lost in the light and found in the dark.
Okay.
Did we have another? We had another exotic quest as well, right? The one that gave a sword, ergo something.
Yeah.
If I'm
That's the
what's that?
branched quest. We do have to do Lost in the Dark and
Ah,
sorry,
yeah,
Lost in the
Destined
Light,
Hero.
Found in the Dark.
Yeah. I see it. I
Just
see it.
so
So,
we can
so,
progress with
so,
it.
so, if it's all right with you, right? I'm gonna untrack final shape, and I'm gonna track this and track that, if I can. Yeah. So, is it all right if I do Found in the Dark and Lost in the Light as my next things?
Yes.
Cool. Which one would you like
I
to
am
do
going to
first?
use the sniper rifle. I have already done Lost in the Light, but because that is the closest one, I would recommend to you do that one first.
Okay. Fair enough. I didn't mind doing the dark one first because you haven't seen it, but yeah, we have to do both anyway, so.
Yeah. I'm just recommending out of convenience.
Well, all right then. Wee glide. Glide.
I'll meet you down there.
What I'm thinking is, well, depending on like what time EXO gets here and how much time we have, it may be better to wait until like tomorrow to do that mission that she wants to do and have it, and we do it at the start of the stream. But we'll see. So you're telling me that that mission wasn't available before the raid was beaten by anyone. It's the fact that someone in the whole world beat the raid that made that mission spawn for everyone else.
The raid team by the name of Parabellum.
Congratulations, folks.
It is the team that managed to successfully complete it first.
And then, but what I'm asking is, the mission didn't appear on anyone's director until that happened, right?
Yeah.
That's incredible, man. That's really cool. Oh, I found another chest.
Okay, this sniper rifle is proving to be fancy.
Oh, wow, it's a hive stockpile thing. And I've got a pale heart engram.
Yeah, those are for the overthrow objective that you are seeing on the left side of your
Yeah,
screen.
the whole overthrow the landing is this objective something that's on the new Pathfinder thing and it's just tracking it for me, or
This is a whole public event. This is just one big public event.
okay? Because again, I'm just shooting stuff because like it's there to shoot and it's attacking me, but yeah, I'll focus on the mission. Like we'll shoot anything in our way, but I'll focus on the mission.
I think it's cool that it
Basically, the whole
has
zone is
a
pretty much a public event. Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, it's
This
giving me kind of
applies
Diablo
to the-
vibes, right? Diablo 4 open world vibes. It's a bit like a
This
giant
is also
helltide.
applying. It also applies to both the blooming and the impasse as well.
Yeah, it's kind of reminding me like a
Um,
helltide zone. It's pretty cool, man.
It's got its own little bonus features along with it. One of them being when you complete an overthrow, you get a Destiny 1 item.
Ah.
You wanna know what it is?
No, I'm glad you asked. Like, do you want to know? No, you know what? I think I'll discover it sometime. Because the thing is, I'm surprising myself how much I'm enjoying this expansion. So, yeah, I want to leave some surprises for myself, if that's all right. But
Okay.
yeah.
And if you would like, there is a prompt to matchmake the activity.
Oh, cool.
Not that way.
What? Not this
In
way?
here. Yeah, in here. You know, the little darkness cave.
Ah. Where's Smoky Head's whispers now, huh?
Don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care until I can turn him into a gun.
Yeah.
There is a lovely little chest in here for you as well.
Oh, prismatic one. So the thing is, there are more of these than what the main plot will ever give us. And so I'm
Yeah.
assuming you just have to find them all.
Pretty
Wow.
much, yeah. They're like little bonus objectives to look around for.
To be honest, though, it seems a lot less annoying than getting the meditations for Strand. Like, I will say that. Yeah. Lost in the light. Here we go. Adventures are back, which I like because I liked them before as well.
This will be an interesting one for you.
Guardian, we received a report from Crow that House Salvation are converging on the Cradle.
House Salvation is fractured. The devoted here cannot be swayed from the Witness's command.
Mithrax, I can hear the Traveler calling out in pain. Whatever House Salvation is doing, it ends now.
Guardian, a mobile data center lies ahead. It appears to be shielded with a power source near your location. Dismantle their defenses, and I will splice into House Salvation's communications. Together, we will reveal House Salvation's intentions.
Have we had any messages from EXO, by the way, on Discord? I'd just like you to keep an eye on that. 'Cause
Not yet.
okay. I don't want to leave her behind or ignore her, that's the thing. But as you know, I don't have enough screens to keep Twitch chat, my
Yeah.
game, and Discord all at once. So. When I have my laptop, though, I will do. The setup might end up being quite nuts though, and I might end up going cross-eyed, but yeah, technically speaking, I'll be able to have Twitch chat, Discord, and video games.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't turn into the guys from Spaceballs.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. And again, I mean, exactly what my what I'm upgrading from my current PC to is kind of, it's still up in the air, but it does need to happen in October of this year. So watch this space, folks. I am gonna make sure something is sorted out though. Which might mean that I have to buy it. Yeah, which might mean I have to buy less video games towards the end of the year, but we'll see.
They've counterbalanced stuff. How about? Yep, this works.
Luckily, I genuinely feel like, I mean, even just taking Destiny 2, right? Because I got the annual pass version and it's already bought and paid for. Like, I've got a full year of content coming, you know, with that game. So, you know. And you've got to think, that's not the only video game that I, you know, have bought the expansion for. Like, think about how many expansions behind I am on Final Fantasy XIV and stuff like that. I've been playing a bit more of that off stream, but don't worry guys, you've not missed plot. I've been doing more of the Fall Guys crossover event. And yeah, I've basically got everything I wanted from that now, which is cool. They did a really good job with it, I have to say. It was fun. And then, as I said earlier, I was playing Diablo 4, since they've got like a bonus XP and gold in the anniversary event going on. There's more treasure goblins. Obviously, I wanted to experience it firsthand. You will be very pleased with the amount of XP gain, Alpha. It's very good. As I said, with Tom Dingo's help, I got the World Tier 4. And I'm significantly more powerful than when I started the stream. I believe my damage is over 7,800 now with my sorceress. So, yeah, we're doing good. Still tempted to make a necromancer. But we'll see.
This is not what I expected. House Salvation are trying to tap into the root of paracausal power here.
The tree.
According to their data, the tree regulates paracausal energy flowing through it, both light and dark.
Oh, hi, Mifrex.
It appears they're mapping that flow through the Traveler, looking for vulnerable points.
You're hurt.
Got a copy of the data. Let's move.
Unfortunately, we can't heal him through that auto rifle's means.
Oh.
And unfortunately, if that's also the case, then I don't think you can heal him through other means either.
Oh.
Which, I mean, I can't experiment with, so
I
don't
do love that new UI though, the whole outline of health, and you were very eagle-eyed on the gameplay reveal to see it, man. Before the devs confirmed it, like, yeah, that was so cool.
It's something I've been kind of asking for a while.
It's going to be very good for like situational awareness on the raid. I reckon the gun that I'm using is it's basically will have changed things where you literally will have a healer on your team now. right? Somebody with healing rift and this
Yeah,
weapon.
you could basically have like a dedicated, full-on healer now.
Which I kind of volunteer for that kind of role because, I mean, I know you've played like Final Fantasy 14 online a little bit, but I'm very much looking forward to when you, I've said this before, but when you get access to the first dungeon, I want to be with you on that. And you know what? I don't really play healer, but I think I would on that dungeon. I'd be okay with that. Low level healing, I'm all right with.
Mithrax,
Basically,
if I'm reading this data correctly, it looks like we need to get below the tree to its root system.
House Salvation has erected barriers preventing entry, but their power sources are remote. This technology, it is a hybrid of Elixni and Pyramid design. It carries no spirit, like Scorncraft. It can be disabled, but the interface is unfamiliar to me. The splice will require time.
don't worry. Have no fear.
These machines operate by harvesting
People who play
paracausal
Gambit are on
energy.
the case.
Some utilize light, others darkness.
We've seen tech like this before. It's only ever designed to handle one polarity of paracausal energy. Harvest their energy and force it into the machines.
Oh, I say people who play Gambit, but it's like, well, actually, it's more like a dungeon. I know.
Just one sec. Gotta check my phone.
Okay. So, to give you an understanding of the mechanic here, similar to earlier in the game where we were collecting light and dark modes, this time, instead of it being light go to light plate, light modes go to light plate, light modes now go to dark plate, and dark modes go to light plate.
Hang on, what? Why? What have we got a unique mechanic going on? Sorry,
We have a unique mechanic where instead of you taking the correct modes to the correct plate, you are now taking
do the opposite.
correct modes to the wrong plate to essentially break something.
Oh, okay.
See the concept?
Right, because we're trying to destroy the generators, not like power them.
Yeah. I have light mode, and I'm going to take it to the dark plate. Now that's done. Oh, I've got golden gun now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is once we've done this bit, I am going to experiment with this sniper rifle because I'm running golden gun with prismatic. Because I can't run blade barrage, god damn it.
Okay.
As a blade barrage main, I'm not very happy about it, but I'm kind of having to suck it up. Okay. Okay. I have all 5 motes.
Oh my god, is this enemy like keep respawning or just...
Yeah, he basically just non-stop respawns until the encounter is done. Which it now is.
The barriers are down. Now is our chance.
There we go.
Right, just a second.
Don't know which way's faster out of the cave. Ah, fuck it. Same way we came in. Love it. Never get over these cracks. So far? Whoa! Whoa! I just had Jordan Gun come out of a fucking sniper rifle.
I know this.
Oh, you mean the one that Cade
It's
gave
not
me?
possible.
Mithrax?
Yeah!
By
Wow.
your light, bring them to justice, Guardian.
Did the old version not do that or something?
So, this is the sniper rifle that, again, Cade has given us. And I'm using its exotic perk, which, when I have Cade's Retribution, I can then press my alternate weapon button, which I have mapped to down and D-pad because Battlefield 2042 reasons,
Okay.
instead of it being hold the reload button.
Huh. And it fires a golden gunshot from the sniper. Wow.
I can fire as many golden gunshots out of the sniper rifle until Cade's Retribution has gone back down to 0.
Ooh, I just completed some Pathfinder stuff. Heyo. And it was like hold the button to claim, and then I claimed it, and yeah, oh nice. It seems that Pathfinder stuff is only going to apply to the Pale Heart, though, because obviously it's accessible from.
There are 2 different Pathfinders. There is the Pale Heart Pathfinder, and then there's the Ritual Pathfinder. The Ritual Pathfinder is literally a mix of all of the main activities, so like Vanguard, Crucible.
Okay,
etc.
so old content could be in there. Right.
Yeah.
Because I almost feel like it's a really neat feature, and it would be cool if it applied to the whole game. And I suppose there's no reason why they couldn't add that at some point.
They may eventually do that, but as of right now, it's kind of just. I feel like as of right now, it's just them experimenting with.
I also
feature to
feel
see
like they're
how
gonna
it works.
gatekeep it to Final Shape now, so that it's a bullet point and reason to buy Final Shape, right? And then maybe when the next expansion's out, they'll expand it to the rest of the game. But right now, it's a shiny new feature only in Final Shape. Really. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And like you say, it's probably sort of a bit of an experiment as well. I quite like it though.
It's like a more sort of
Streamlined challenge thing.
it makes the bounty thing seem a bit more rewarding.
Yeah, and easier to understand. In fact, you know what it actually is reminding me of? Diablo's
Like,
Tree of Whispers. It's like different whispers.
Yeah,
like,
I was going to point at that.
yeah.
It's like the Diablo 4 Tree of Whispers, but it's cutting out the middleman when it comes to the rewarding.
Yeah, you could just claim it from the screen when you're done.
Yeah.
Although they have made, like I said, I was playing Diablo 4 earlier on stream this morning. They've made the Tree of Whispers better in that there's now an occultist and a jeweler there. So you don't have to go to town. Like if you're already in the Tree of Whispers area, you know, to like claim some stuff and then dismantle what you don't want. You've actually got all of the main vendors now at the tree in case you need them.
Oh my god.
Vanished. The coward has fled.
Mithrax.
Oh my god, what?
Who
What
was
are you
that?
oh my godding at?
Bill Hunt does so much
My shameful
damage
life, stretching out from the
in
past
Golden
to
Gun
chase
mode.
me.
Don't let it rattle you. We've restored the tree's energy flow and kept it out of the enemy's hands. But we can't leave an enemy operative unaccounted for.
Agreed. I propose my House Salvation contacts work alongside your agents. We will hunt this foe together. Elixni, like that captain, have forgotten themselves. After millennia adrift, abandoned, they step within the great machine and choose to despoil this sacred place in service to the one who caused the whirlwind. They must be brought to justice.
Okay, it's going to teleport me to the next part. Which I'm happy to still do on the stream. Yeah, I don't think we'll even get to the... Not quite. We probably won't get to the mission that EXO doesn't want to do today. Sorry, wants to do with us rather than, you know, doesn't want us to do without her. I think it's going to be more of a next time thing, to be honest, Alpha, so I think we'll be okay. Because I don't want... I want to be able to not rush it as well. That's another part of it. Nice. Lightning surge. Oh, it's Morosov's chair.
Aldrin's on it.
Yes. I actually want your shader. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it. Where and when I'm going to be able to get it from. Maybe I even already have it. I don't know. But it would just be cool to have. I think I want to make that ship look like a Toblerone, actually. I've probably got a goldenish
Right.
shader.
You go
Guardian,
ahead.
my hidden
I'm
have
gonna
turned
be
up
right
some
back.
information on the captain who fled the tree.
Alright, are you okay though?
His name is Cora.
Yeah,
He was Aramis's
I'm
right
okay.
hand
I'm just
until we
getting
retook
myself
Seraph
another
Station.
drink, so I won't
After
be
our
too
last
long.
meeting, my agents
Okay.
tracked him to Europa. They're rallying a counterattack to retake the tree. We can't risk a setback at this stage in our operation.
Cora does not deserve the rank of captain. Let us do what I should have done long ago.
Long ago? We're with you, Mithrax. Hopefully we can stop him before he draws any more Elixni into this fight.
Oh, I think I remember this. area from Beyond Light, actually. Yeah. Maybe? Weapons intel. Hey, Mythox.
Right, back.
Hey, dude. So yeah, while you were gone, I realized something. I recognized this area from Beyond Light.
Yep.
So the person we're after,
Alpha.
have they kind of taken this place as a base of operations after we dealt with Aramis?
I believe so. I don't 110% understand the whole premise with it right now.
That said, hang on a second. We're not actually in. Well, I don't know. Are we in the actual location, or are we in the like the Pale Heart inverse of it? Because as we know.
We are actually on Europa. You will be earning Heraway pieces while you're here.
Right, okay. Because, of course, we now know that the inside of the Traveler is almost like a reflection of everything outside of it.
There's a mechanic with this mission.
Okay.
This freaked me out, and I'm sure it's going to freak you out too.
Kaboom?
It's a friendly shank. We are using it. Oh shit. That's my bad. I'm using explosive rounds.
Sorry! Thank you.
A small suffering for the promise of Reese Reborn can be intoxicating.
That's what the Witness's philosophy does. It takes hope and twists it into a lie.
I freaking love this shooter, man. And you know something that I've always loved about it as well? The graphics and art style, man. When you consider that this is all server-based, and like, you know, therefore, like, essentially ping is always going to be a factor with it. It's amazing how responsive it feels for like an always online thing as well. And like, and I literally mean like always online. Like, it's more online than most games are, right? Streaming in the level and all this kind of thing. But it's so well made.
Nobody has managed to kill it yet.
I can disable those shields, but I need you to route access to the Shank's remote control node.
It's funny. Bungie have made 2 shooters at a time, which people have tried to kill and failed at.
Well, I would say in the case of Halo, like even copy, but no one has really tried to do a Destiny clone. I would say the devs that have come the closest are Digital Extremes with Warframe. And by the way, I love that game and I love those devs, so I wouldn't, you know, I don't mean a disservice when I say clone, but essentially, I think you would enjoy Warframe if you played it, Alpha, because it's essentially like a third-person Destiny, where you're essentially a space ninja. And the combat and the movement are absolutely amazing. And again, it gets free updates and everything, you know? So, I'm a big fan of Warframe. It now also has cross-save as well. The most recent version of it was actually for iOS, so iPads and iPhones. And yes, my same account is on that platform as well. So you can play it with your iPad and have your same characters that you have on like PS5 and stuff. It's amazing.
Mithrax, this seems personal.
Yes. When I plundered with the old crews, my mother was captain. As command passed to me, she remained a specter of power. Violence aged me, and I cut ties with that life. With her. Silent years passed before I learned of a sobering truth. She was long dead, killed by Cora of the House of Winter. And for him, I will redraw my blade.
You're a Destiny 1 veteran. You'll remember House of Winter. Friendly chat.
Yes.
We have to defend it.
Oh, because we want it to blow up over here, right? Come on, buddy. You got this. So, over here?
No. I'm just standing here because I can essentially spawn kill.
Oh, I see. No, it's automatically pathing to where we go. Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Thank you, bud. Well, I got the door. Thanks, bud. How did Mithrax get in, though?
Video game magic. Right, yeah. This way. It's always crazy to think that sniper rifles in Destiny were originally going to have a crosshair, but were
Talking
removed
of
in the
Destiny,
beta.
Any message yet?
No, nothing.
Right. I will probably say, because of the time, I'm probably going to have to make this the last mission anyway. And so we'll just play with Exo Destiny next time, whenever next time happens to be. I'm happy for it to be either tomorrow or the day after, even though technically they're my streaming days off. Again, I make exceptions for bonus streams if there's things you want to do. And yes, I will be happy to do the mission that she wants to do. And in fact, I'd even be happy to do it first, as soon as she's in. Give it, like, in case there's any kind of limitation on time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will write a message about that probably tomorrow morning, and yeah. But yeah, looking at the time, it might be best to do this mission fully, but finish the stream afterward.
Not grim.
They are quite a cool enemy.
Mm.
There's been a lot of very cool quests tonight. I've very much enjoyed them. I mean, to be fair, I've enjoyed the whole expansion. I don't want that to imply that I haven't enjoyed the bit before it, but yeah, it's been very cool. Oh man. Immune. So can you tell me anything about the weapon intel that I'm picking up? No worries if not, but it's coming up as I kill stuff. I might inspect it in a bit.
I don't know.
I am not proud of that time, Guardians.
It's
I have
not my
tried to
inventory.
move beyond it, but it seems our pasts are restless beasts.
I've locked away pieces of my past as well, to protect myself and others. Youth is chaotic, but if we command that energy, mold it into something better, like you and I've done in the city.
Yes, like we will continue to do in the future.
But for now, I think we can manage a few secrets from the past.
Oh, this level was really cool. I remember this. Yeah. Oh, I remember this. We had to, yeah, there was loads of like, was it generators we were defending or destroying? Like building big robots, right? I think destroying.
Yeah, we were destroying the machines
Yeah.
that built the brigs.
It was awesome, man. I'm not even sad they're reusing this level design. It was amazing.
I'll walk around in here in open world free play as well.
Cool. Do enemies spawn if you do? Like, is there stuff to... Nice.
Up go AI.
Oh.
I'll move it along. Actually worked quite well.
Yeah, man.
Like, they're not very smart, but
I think they
it's
are
kind
pretty
of
smart to
understandable
automatically
things.
make their way to where we need them.
I am
You know?
Mithrax, son of Enax, and I am your end.
Oh, here we go.
yourself.
Oh god.
This.
I'm down, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
The stasis prototype. Do you want to be the council members in an empire hunt?
Yes. That is tied to a bit of the side mission stuff with Beyond Light.
Cool,
Which-
okay.
Leads to one of the most hilarious missions you will ever hear.
Again, I just want to reiterate and clarify, because obviously there's a ton of content in this game that I've not done. I'm never meaning to sort of say like that I'll never do it, but obviously while I was still catching up to the current plot and basically catching up on all the expansions I bought on sale years ago, when I decided like I'm gonna come back to Destiny 2 and do a full playthrough of its story, I simply just wanted to prioritize the main plot over any and all side content, because I just know there is so much. But once I'm caught up, if we feel like playing some Destiny 2 and like I've got stuff incomplete, I'm happy to go through it, like, yeah. It's just that I wanted to do main story first, you know what I mean?
Backing up.
Yeah.
Backing up. 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Oh. Now I'm wishing I used my,
Silence.
There wasn't
Wait,
much
is
of Cora
Mithrax in
left
there? No.
It looked more like one of the witnesses' hollowed out vessels.
I wanted him to know that Mithrax delivered judgment upon Korra. Now, at least, it is done. Rest, Spirit of Enox. Your son has avenged you.
Put your mind at ease, Kell of Light. You can celebrate this victory. Thank you for sharing her story.
Many in her salvation still require our aid. And I could... Oh, this brush with my youth brings my daughter to mind. Her hopes, her ambitions. There are many who would prey upon them. Many who would twist her kindness.
She'll find her path, just like we have. Because she has you to guide her.
I hope you will guide her as well. She holds the great Ikora Ray in the highest respect.
You have my word.
Hey, my ghost looks fine, but I think it's more a case of where I am. I reckon whenever I'm in the Pale Heart, it will do the broken flashy thing.
If I'm not mistaken, it is also like the extremely broken state in the tower as well, but it's really hard to see
Okay.
because of the third-person perspective.
Right. Good to know that. And it makes sense, because of course it's like that's a social space that's always tied to current plot area. Current plot. Yeah, it's a current plot area. That's probably a good way to say it, actually. And I would say the same about the helm, right? Because when I first went into the helm, I'm like, whoa, what's that triangle thing? And you're like, I can't tell you yet. Lost in the Light quest completed. I got Storm Trance. Hell yes. So that's it then. Like, and what? And now am I heading out? Like, is this basically like heading to The exit.
Now
or...
this is basically just fast traveling out
Okay.
to go elsewhere.
Why have I got a thing pointing down? There's like a chest below? Or is that what I've
That would
already...
likely be because we're still kind of clipping into the open world, and this is just a close area to a item in the open world.
Devotion to my potential.
Memory of Crow?
I don't know what you think that potential is, or why you left me this.
I'm right here,
What do
dude.
you
I
see
interacted right
when you
here.
hold that weapon in your hands?
Lessons stained into the blade.
Wrong. You're spending too much time looking at blemishes. Devote yourself to them, and you miss the edge's sharpness, the sturdiness of the haft. All things have potential, if they are properly cared for. If not, they rust, they chip, and eventually, they shatter. People are no different. I was in command. There was an alliance to protect, and you were chipping away at yourself. You were a new light with a future. It was my responsibility to care for you. Now, it's time you figured out what that future is.
He's the Hunter Vanguard now! Woo! Congrats, man! There's your fireworks again! Woo! Yay! I'm gonna leave it here. And thank you, Alpha. We'll be doing more soon. And the priority will be the Found in the Dark quest, which goes along with the one that we've just finished. The next steps of Destined Heroes as well. So, you know, the Ergo Sum exotic thing. And, again, the quest that we will not do without EXO, the last steps of the Final Shape, which is that new quest all the way over to the right. And again, I don't know exactly when we're going to do this, but we are going to do it when all three of us are together. And so just stay tuned. These Destiny 2 streams are unscheduled, unplanned. Well, no, they're planned. But yeah, they're not put in the Twitch schedule, and they'll just happen when they happen. Thank you all for your understanding. It might be as soon as tomorrow night. It might not be. Please bear with us. It all depends on our
I'm
availability
tracking
and
numerous
stuff.
enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, Micah 10. We're all good. But yeah, Alpha, this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight, if that's cool, because it's basically right on time with when I'd have to stop. And I will obviously update, or you can update EXO and let her know that we haven't done that mission yet. But it's looking like we'll definitely be able to get to it next time. And indeed, if she's there with us from the start, then I'm even, like I said earlier, I'm happy to start the stream with it. Hang on, where even is it? It's not... Where even is it? It's not showing up anymore.
Once again, Excision is right next to the raid icon. That is on the far side of the map.
Oh, right. I wasn't looking up high enough. Yeah. So yeah, that mission we're not doing unless all three of us are together. And if all three of us are together early enough, say for example tomorrow night, if we're all up for it, then I might do that first over doing Found in the Dark and the Ergo Sum exotic quest. But these are all things that I would like to get done on stream. So yeah, not to sound like a broken record, but bear with me, folks. And if you don't want to miss it, like if you want to make sure that you see it on the stream, then I suggest you turn on notifications for my Twitch streams, and then you'll be notified when I go live, because it will be a bonus stream, not part of the official schedule. In terms of the scheduled streams, my next one isn't until Tuesday morning. So I hope you have a great Sunday morning and Monday morning. And yeah, maybe we'll see you tomorrow night. Maybe we won't. But you'll definitely see me Tuesday morning, if not before. Take care of yourselves and each other. Alpha, thank you for joining. And yeah, good night, everyone.